That you could tell me beforehand. Okay, I'm going to rub this out and take. Okay, now with ammonium hydroxide, we'll see the resultant. All these are the same. Only the first one, calcium, does not give any precipitate with ammonium hydroxide. Okay, so this stands cancelled. This does not give any precipitate with NH4OH. And here, FeSO4 and NH4OH, the same. Green precipitate, insoluble in excess. Instead of when we had taken NaOH, then you got Na2SO4. Now you are taking ammonium hydroxide, so the salt is an ammonium salt, NH4 2SO4. With ferric also the resultant is same, means it is a reddish brown precipitate insoluble in excess, plus ammonium chloride. Copper sulfate with NaOH was insoluble in excess, it was a pale blue solution of copper hydroxide. But when we take, let's take some copper sulfate in this, and we'll decant it out in a clean. To this, if we add NH4OH, you get a pale blue precipitate. You get a blue precipitate with NH4OH, but then in excess, this is NH4. And now we will see what happens if you add excess. Throw it out, and to this excess of ammonia is added. Okay. This is not working at all. Look here, copper sulfate plus NH4OH, it gives a pale blue solution, and the pale blue solution and NH4 2SO4 in excess of the reagent, means in excess of NH4OH, this will dissolve and give an inky blue solution, means the solution turns, so what do you write, that the precipitate dissolves and inky blue solution is formed. The precipitate dissolves and an inky blue solution. What is that inky blue solution? See that CuOH2, whatever is left in the test tube, that is CuOH2 and NH4 2SO4 with excess of NH4OH, it is giving what? Diamine. This is a tetraamine copper sulfate. Tetraamine, this is the amine group NH3 whole 4, CuNH3 whole 4 SO4. It is called tetraamine copper sulfate. And of course water. So tetraamine copper sulfate and water is formed. Then zinc giving ZnOH2 NH4 2SO4. This is the gelatinous white precipitate form. To this gelatinous white precipitate, if you are adding excess of NH4OH, then it gives this dissolves. This ZnOH2, this gelatinous white precipitate, this dissolves in excess of NH4OH. It also dissolved in NaOH, but the salt formed with NaOH was sodium zincate, Na2ZnO2. This was the soluble salt form. But here what is the salt form? It is a complex salt again, tetraamine zinc sulfate. So this is how you distinguish between lead and zinc. How do you distinguish between lead and zinc? Lead is also forming a chalky white precipitate just like as it did in NaOH, but in excess it dissolved. Here it does not dissolve. If excess of reagent, that is NH4OH, is added to lead hydroxide, then it will not dissolve. This will not dissolve, means it does. So that is the distinguishing factor. With ammonium hydroxide, zinc dissolves in excess, zinc hydroxide dissolves in excess, forming this tetraamine zinc sulfate, and with lead it does not dissolve in excess. That is how you distinguish between Zn2+ and Pb2+ ions.